Hi everyone, Jonathan here. So today I'm going to share with you about SEO. So what is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. I'm going to share with you why search engine optimization is important and how this can actually generate unlimited traffic for your e-commerce store. Okay, so I'm going to be straight up with you. So without consistent flow of search engine traffic, your e-commerce store could go out of business in the next 12 to 18 months. So why is it so? Because reaching e-commerce success has nothing to do with having the best product, branding, service, or website if you don't have any traffic. Okay, so your store will thrive or fail based on one factor, and it is the ability to drive potential customers to your website. So there are a lot of elements that can affect your sales, but learning SEO for e-commerce is the most powerful and underused way to grow your website traffic and revenues. Okay, so what exactly is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. In simple terms, it means the process of improving your site to increase its visibility for relevant searches. The better visibility your pages have in search results, the more likely you are going to garner attention and attract prospective and existing customers to your business. So why is SEO important for your e-commerce website? SEO is absolutely a necessity for e-commerce website. Your products needs to rank higher than your competitors, and they need to be displayed the right way so potential customers can find the products they need. Okay, so if you do it right, your e-commerce search engine optimization strategies will help you to rank higher, and your pages will actually provide the best solution to user search intent. So hence, optimizing e-commerce sites can yield an ongoing free source of high converting organic traffic to your site. So this also means that you are less reliant on advertisement spending, a plus for any online business. So you can ask me, Jonathan, you mentioned so many benefits about SEO. So where do I really begin? So you can actually look at keywords, right? The core of any effective e-commerce SEO optimization strategy starts with keyword research. Making sure you are targeting the right keywords is essential to your SEO efforts. Focusing on the wrong keywords can negatively impact your impressions and bring low converting traffic to your business. So here are some steps that I'm going to share with you for keyword research. These are very practical steps that you actually can help you to achieve the goals that you want. Okay. The first part of an e-commerce SEO strategy involves listing your category and product pages and then identifying and mapping on a page-by-page basis with the keywords to target. For e-commerce keyword research, your strategies should prioritize product-focused keywords, taking into account your homepage, your product categories, as well as your blog content. Your focus should be on choosing transactional keywords over informational keywords. Why? Because your main priority is ranking for keywords that lead people to purchase, and transactional keywords typically lead to high conversion rates. So how do you find them? Consider buyer intent. Buyer intent refers to the intent beyond the consumer's keywords when researching online, which reflects where they are in the buying cycle. So for example, someone searching for a relatively broad keyword, also known as head term, such as women's shoes, is likely to be at the top of the funnel, the research stage, meaning they are still probably assessing the options available and they are not ready to buy it, But someone looking for a red woman running shoe size 38 strongly indicates that they are ready to purchase due to the specific detailed nature of their keyword, because when you look at long tail keyword, the buyer intent is stronger. Okay, this is what I call commercial or transactional intent, and what your e-commerce SEO keyword research should also focus on. So what are some of the keyword tools that you should use? So I'm going to share with you some practical steps. Number one, you can actually use Google Keywords Planner. So Google Keyword Planner can be used to look at the commercial intent and search volume of a chosen keyword. So you can see that ladder so far over here, the monthly searches is about 10K to 100K. These are some of the keywords that the competition they will show you the competition as well as the bidding price. So for e-commerce sites, you want to target medium to high competition keywords. You can see this on Google planner by searching the keywords competition rating, which shows how competitive bids are for the keyword in Google Ads. Okay, so to determine the commercial intent of a keyword, you should check out the top of the page bid, which shows how much advertisers are spending on a single click for paid ads. The higher the bid, the higher the commercial intent. So you can also use Google Suggest. Okay, so this is also one of my favorite way, and it's also more convenient. So you type in the selected keyword in the search engine and find highly relevant keywords to your brand through these autocomplete suggestions. So in the example below, I'm going to show you. You can also see that when I type men's shoes UK, it also provide the long tail terms related to the keyword based on what users have been searching for. So this is actually auto suggestion, which is very useful. And actually Google is very smart. They will actually suggest to you what are some of the popular searches. So by scrolling to the bottom of the SERP, which is what we call the search engine results pages, you also find additional related searches based on what users have searched for in relation to your original keywords. Okay, so these are also some suggestions at the bottom of the page that you can also use. So the other way is you can also use Amazon Suggest. So Amazon is they are actually a very big platform where buyers come to this platform with buyer intent. Okay, so using Amazon can be an excellent way to generate long tail keywords ideas. So you simply enter a keyword related to your site, and Amazon will actually provide you a list of suggestions surrounding these keywords. So long tail keywords for e-commerce sites. So I've mentioned that long tail keywords and why are they important. So carrying out long tail keyword research should be seen as just as critical searching for hit keywords. While they are less competitive due to the lower search volumes, they are typically have higher conversion and greater likelihood of increasing targeted traffic to your site. So here is an example of both kinds of keywords to explain the difference between the two. Hit keyword is like, for example, we talk about buy chocolate. Okay, long tail keyword, we talk about buy organic fruit and nut dark chocolate. So you can see that long tail keyword research also provides an additional ranking opportunity for your e-commerce site. And usually long tail keyword is usually more specific and they have a strong buyer intent. So you can also optimize your URLs, okay? So ranking higher in the SERPs, you need to optimize your URLs to make them user and SEO friendly too, okay? This should be clear, relevant, and involve your target keywords if possible. You should avoid using long URLs as they are harder for Google crawlers to read. So how does an optimized URL looks like? So you can choose a short to the point URL that hints a similar structure to what is seen as below. Okay, this is one of the example. Okay, and steer clear of creating URL that has too many numbers, which makes it hard to read and does not aid the user experience as the numbers do not add meaning to the consumer. So this is what we mentioned, and you don't want to have a URL like this. Okay. So another important thing is to always optimize your title text. Okay, this is something that a lot of people, they actually neglect it. Okay, like title text, also known as page titles, have considerable SEO potential due to the huge impact on the page click-through rate. Okay, which is what we call CTR. As they inform people and search engine what the page is all about. You will have seen them as the blue clickable titles in the SERPs. So an optimized title text should be between 55 to 60 characters long, descriptive, and use target keywords. Your store shouldn't be first. Remember search intent. Many e-commerce sites should choose to add their company name at the end. You need to optimize your meta descriptions. So meta descriptions are the content that appears directly below the title text in the SERPs, meaning that they also play a vital role for click-through rates. But how do you optimize them? The meta description length should be approximately 150 characters. Each description should be personalized to the page. You should be precise and explain exactly why a shopper should choose your site, featuring perks, free shipping, you save on X dollars, buy one, get one free, And it's also one of the ways that you can grab a visitor's attention. And also the other important thing is to optimize your images. So page speed has been identified as a ranking signal by Google. And a common reason for slow loading pages for e-commerce sites is large image sizes for product pages. Slow page speeds also affects your bounce rates, okay? So you can fix this by compressing images, preferably using PNG and WebP formats to reduce their file size, using platforms such as TinyPNG, to keep images under 1 or 2 MB in size. Optimizing images doesn't just stop here. You should also look at editing the file name for SEO purposes. So by making the file name more descriptive, it makes it easier for search bots to understand what the image is. So instead of adding an image to your product page called this title, you can also use a product name and a relevant keyword if possible, such as sweatername.png. So another part of page optimization involves alternate text. So this is a line of code that informs the browser what is in the image, and SEO crawlers read them. So consequently, so these are little details. When it is relevant, it is recommended to include your keyword in an alternate text for search results. So one important keyword, one pro tip that I'm going to share with you is to be concise and avoid keywords stuffing. So add unique content to each page. Okay, so if your site features thousands of products, adding unique content will take a lot of time, but there is unfortunately no way around it. You want and need an optimized e-commerce business given the huge amount of competition. Search engine require content to be able to understand it and rank it accordingly, making it important for SEO. I recommend focusing on your most important pages first. For category and product pages, you should be looking at writing at least 250 to 500 words around each of them, and it needs to be unique. So focus on internal linking. So what is internal linking? Internal linking involves linking to other pages on your site. It can boost your SEO as you can choose your own anchor text, helping you to rank for your chosen keyword, as well as improve the user experience by suggesting related pages to browsers. So make sure that you are only linking to relevant pages and vary anchor text when you do so. So just like social media, there's no limit to how much you can learn and do your search engine optimization. But everything I've taught you in this module is all you need to know to get a head start and an edge over your competition. I would advise you to hire an SEO expert to actually help you with all the technical details of SEO. So as a business owner, trying to do everything yourself can also harm your business more than help. Okay, so the other way is also, let's say if you are building a brand store, what I would suggest is also to do a PR campaign. So let's say if you are doing a branded product, if you do a PR campaign and your products and your brands is actually covered in all the media, right? Whether is it on television or whether is it on blogs and credible websites or news sites, right? You can also do a backlinking, and actually this will actually help you to increase your ranking and SEO as well on your e-commerce site. So I hope you learned something about SEO, and I will see you in the next module.